So good morning, everybody. Let me add my welcome to those of Julian's, to you this morning. And it's an honor and privilege to spend time with all of you this sixth edition of the total tax contribution by the banking sector. So Honorable Nderitu Mureithi, Chairperson of the Kenya Revenue Authority, Mr. Raymond Molenje, CEO of the Kenya Bankers Association, CEOs of the various banks that are present, distinguished leaders from all sectors, and members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined as well by several partners of PwC here in Kenya. A warm welcome. The total tax contribution agenda is one that we've partnered with the Kenya Bankers Association for 6 years now. And, conducting the survey for us gives us quite some insights into the banking sector. And that partnership with the Kenya Bankers Association demonstrates our shared commitment to building trust and transparency in the communities we operate in. One might ask, why do a total tax contribution survey? I think it's important to communicate in this day and age, with ESG becoming such a prominent part of what society wants to see, to communicate what it is that businesses are doing, and the banking sector is at the heart of that agenda. So I want to extend our sincere congratulations to the Kenya Revenue Authority for its outstanding revenue performance, achieving a collection of 2.571 trillion in the 2024-25 fiscal year. And that's a milestone. It was nearly a 7% increase from the previous year collection. And this report that we launched today will highlight the banking sector's essential role in that success and reflects its consistent commitment to Kenya's economic progress. The 36 participating banks and microfinance institutions made a total tax contribution of 195.8 billion, 194.81 billion. That accounts for about 8% of the government's total tax receipts. It underscores the banking sector's pivotal role in revenue mobilization. But that goes beyond revenue mobilization in terms of its crucial role. And we'll hear more later about what that means. But beyond the headline numbers, this year's report reveals an important trend: the growing significance of people-related taxes. And we've seen them. And those of us who are employers, and all of us who are employees as well, we know what we're talking about. With the full year implementation of policies like the Affordable Housing Levy, collections by the participants surged by 113% to 3.45 billion. This highlights the sector's dual role. First, as a major employer of a highly skilled workforce, and second, as an efficient agent for the government in administering policies that support social development programs. So later on, my colleague Alice Mureithi will be giving you other highlights of the presentation and delve a bit into the report that we'll launch today. When we came up with this framework that we developed, there was a clear purpose: to broaden the conversation around tax beyond corporate tax and to provide a transparent measure of a company or industry's total contribution to public finances. In an era where stakeholders, from investors to the general public, demand greater transparency, this framework has become an essential tool for demonstrating accountability and hopefully building trust. Tax is no longer just a matter of compliance. It's a critical component of the ESG agenda. It speaks directly to the G in the ESG agenda, which is about governance, but it also has a social angle to it. By voluntarily commissioning and publishing this data, the Kenya banking sector sets a powerful example, not just locally, but globally. Its leadership in tax transparency and a strong commitment to broader societal responsibilities, moving beyond compliance to proactive corporate citizenship. So looking ahead, we are encouraged by the government's continued collaboration with the banking sector in shaping tax and economic policy, and we continue to assist KBA to raise its voice through engagements with the National Assembly's Department Committee on Finance and National Planning, KRA, and the National Treasury. The banking sector and PwC stand ready to partner with the policymakers to design solutions that strengthen financial intermediation, expand access to credit for businesses and households, and drive sustainable development across the economy. So before I conclude, I'd like to extend our sincere gratitude as PwC to the 36 banks and microfinance institutions that participated in this year's study. Your dedication to transparency makes this report not only possible, but also a credible tool for informed policy discussions. I look forward to listening to the insights of this survey, and I'm sure you also are looking forward to it. That discussion will be led by Alice Moredi, as I said, and follow on by a panel discussion where we can have an engaged conversation. So with those remarks, then I will hand back to Julian, our MC, to guide us through the next part of the program. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome. And I hope you enjoyed the discussions about what we're about to discuss today, which is the total tax contribution agenda by the banking sector in Kenya. And please stay engaged. Let's have a discussion, not just listening to the people at the front. And then later on, we'll launch the report. Thank you, and thank you for spending time with us and making the time to come to be with the KBA and PwC in this partnership. Thank you.